don't know how much clearer the message could be. I have been saying for years that WNBA players are not worth the money. If you put this league out on the free market instead of allowing them to be artificially inflated by the NBA, the overall value of this dump of a league, it would be worthless. But in all fairness, WNBA players obviously are not going to listen to Uncle KC. They think I'm a misogynist. They think I'm a fake racist. I'm sure some of them are upset because Uncle KC refuses to identify as their auntie. But maybe these entitled players will finally listen to their bosses. Several days ago, after WNBA players submitted their latest proposal to the league, where they are once again vastly overstating their value, the WNBA described this latest proposal as unrealistic. Now, I was kind of disappointed that they didn't use my description, which is unsustainable, because that's what WNBA players are offering, a complete lack of sustainability. Entitled players in the WNBA, they are demanding to be given, keyword there, given. They are demanding to be given 30%, I believe it's now 27% of the league's gross revenue. Now, for those that don't know, gross revenue is the amount of money that's generated before expenses are taken out. In a league that has never turned a profit, this proposal is not only unrealistic, it's absolutely insane. It just shows you how much WNBA players don't understand business, or it shows you how selfishly greedy WNBA players are being, or a combination of both. Either way, that dog won't hunt. Yesterday, or maybe it was Friday, some day this weekend, the league responded to the unrealistic proposal from WNBA players, and I believe they sent a clear message with their response. You either accept what we are offering, or you don't have a league. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. It's not like the WNBA is offering their players pennies. Hell, if they were offering pennies, in my opinion, that would still be too much. If I was running this league, players would be paid in pesos, and that's if they were being paid at all. If I'm running a business and the employees have failed to generate profit in 30 years, you know what my business is going to be? It's going to be bankrupted 29 years earlier. The WNBA is offering an average salary of around $500,000 a year. Top players in the league, they will be exceeding $1 million a year. Now, notice I did not say star players. Outside of Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, maybe Sophie Cunningham, the only other stars in this league are located in the sky. At this point, WNBA players have two choices, and the choices are rather simple. There is the smart choice, which is accept the league's very generous offer and be thankful that you are being paid to play in a league that no one gives a shit about. Or you can make the entitled choice. You can continue demanding money that you have no way of earning. You can continue making unreasonable demands, and you will then be paid exactly what you are worth, which is nothing, because the WNBA will cease to exist. I guarantee you, if David Stern, God rest his soul, if David Stern were alive, if David Stern was still running the WNBA, this deal would have been done. I remember I want to say it was the early 2000s. WNBA players were threatening to go on strike. It was around this time of year, February, March, maybe early April. Season was close to starting. David Stern was approving an additional $12 million subsidy to keep this turd of a league afloat. And WNBA players were doing what they do best, demanding more. Eventually, David Stern got to a point where enough was enough. He said, you got 10 days to get a deal done. You have got 10 days to sign this agreement. If you don't, you're out of a job. Next thing you know, a deal magically gets done. I keep waiting for some form of leadership in these negotiations. I keep waiting for someone to step in and be the boss. And I am not talking about Kathy Engelbert. I don't expect Kathy Engelbert to do this because she doesn't have the power here. I keep waiting for Adam Silver to step in and say enough is enough. But it's not going to happen because Adam Silver is incapable of being a leader. Put yourself in this situation. Imagine you're running a company and you've got a division of your company that is unprofitable. The employees of that division, they are demanding significant raises. Not only that, they're demanding housing. They're demanding better health insurance. They demand. But lost in all these demands is the fact that they are incapable of making you money. What are you going to do? Are you going to negotiate with these entitled employees? Are you going to cater to their feelings? Are you going to tell them how great thou art? You know what you're going to do? You're going to shut down the division and fire every one of them. Because not only is the division unprofitable, the people running the division are a constant nuisance. If the WNBA were a real league instead of a charity, if the WNBA was a real business, there would be no negotiations. Employees would take what's being offered and be thankful they still have a job. Or they are well within their right to work elsewhere. But the reason WNBA players feel empowered, the reason they feel entitled, since David Stern handed the power over to Adam Silver, there has been no one willing to tell them, you're not worth this much trouble. And look, I don't blame WNBA players. It's not their fault. I blame the weak leadership of Adam Silver. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.